Happy June. Happy June. It is June 22nd. June 22nd. And I just want to share a June story for all of my Mary Kay women going after it, my Mary Kay peeps, the women that are finishing up our seminar year this year. So, yay. I love pink. Okay. So, the reason why I came on here is because we were chatting in our mastermind group on the last couple of days talking about wins and getting that hit of dopamine with the win, right? And what are we going to do for these last 8 days of our seminar year? We have big goals, right? We all have big goals. Sometimes we can get stalled at those goals. Sometimes we go forward. We don't even think about the goals. When we get the little hits, our momentum keeps going. So I was thinking about, how have I finished June's in the past? Because I've been in Mary Kay for several years. So one of my favorite stories is when I got into DIQ, Direct Home Qualification. So the reason I love this story is because I was a consultant. So I'm speaking specifically to you consultants out there. June 22nd is always a big, big day for me because I recall this story and it brings about a champion mindset, which I know all of you have. And it should give you all hope and know that anything's possible. And there are a gazillion June stories out there of victories, of people going after things, doing the impossible. So this is only just a little one, but it's a fun one. It's near and dear to my heart. I could tell stories about when I was a director and other people did things and all of that, but I really wanted to talk to our consultants out there. So here we go. It was June 22nd, and I had one active team member on my team. Now my goal since career conference in March was, I knew deep in my heart I wanted to be a director. Deep in my heart, I wanted to be a leader in this business, but I really wasn't going after it with all of my heart. So at the beginning of June, my director, Amy Kittrell, was going for a big trip to Scotland. She calls me up and she said, "Will you play ball with me? I need you and your team to do 10,000 in production this month." And I was like, yay, me and my one team member. We're going to do it. And then I hung up the phone. I was like, oh, what did I just do? Now, mind you, fast forward, June 22nd, I had one active team member still. I had a couple others on my team that just weren't doing much at all. And fortunately, I was able to go to a Red Jacket rally. It's when we had them in Omaha, Nebraska. They owed all the Red Jackets in. Stacy James, our beautiful national, was there. She wrote on the back of, I have got this sash, a red sash, and it says, "NSD, you will be." Stacy wrote that. I didn't know her that well. She believed in me. I looked at that. I thought of the promise I had made Amy Kittrell, and I went to work. And by the end of the month, we were in DIQ. We needed 8 to go into DIQ at that point. And then we finished with 30. But by the end of the month, we had finished. Now, what happened between the 1 and the 8? And I think we ended up with a few more than that on the team, but all we needed was 8 active, right? And we came within $200 of the 10,000 goal. So finished up $9,800. So what happened was I became intentional. I started thinking of, this is possible. I believe it. I want it. I'm a woman of my word. I'm going to go after it. And so what I did was I called all the women in my past that I'd kind of let off the hook, or maybe we had talked to about the business, and I told them, oh, that's okay. Don't worry about signing up. I'm just doing this to, with my training and all of that. So I called them all back and I said, hey, I got a big goal. Would you ever really consider doing this business? I know we talked about it before. Has anything in your life changed? And oh my goodness, those women came in. They were excited. They were part of not only my goal of going on target for my car and becoming a director, but my director's goal of earning a top director trip. So that's one of my favorite June stories. So what about you? What's your June story going to be between June 22nd, 2021 and July 1st, 2021? What's the story going to be for you? Because we went from 0 to almost 10,000 in production, 1 team member to 8 active team members, and a bunch of stars in there as well. I want to hear what your story is going to be, because I know it could be even bigger and better. And I hope that it is. I pray that this gives you hope and some encouragement, maybe a little inspiration to go after it this month. It's worth it. We need you in the James area to step up to the plate and be the champion, the rock star that you are, to launch Stacy into number 5 and beyond. And I know we can do it. Love you to pieces. I believe in you with every fiber of my being. Now go write your June 2021 story. Love you so much. Yay. Have a beautiful day.